Welcome back to What's Now. Well, many people are thinking about traveling once again. And what does that mean as far as where to stay? Well, Airbnb has definitely changed the game recently, and more individuals are thinking about creating Airbnbs out of the homes that they own. What do you need to know about this? Well, let's find out right now.
With guidance from the CDC indicating that it is safe for fully vaccinated Americans to travel, many are beginning to plan their summer vacations. In a new report, Airbnb has revealed that travelers are opting for more remote and off-the-beaten-path destinations this summer. And joining us now to discuss this and other travel trends is the Director of International Communications at Airbnb, Cassidy Blackwell. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you, Christine. So excited to be here with you this morning.
And I'm so excited to be talking about traveling again. It's great.
Absolutely, ditto.
So why do you think people are increasingly drawn to more remote travel destinations, especially right now?
You know, I think the reality is everybody has sort of been stuck inside, self-isolated, sheltered in place for the last year, and people are ready to get back outdoors. So this summer, we are anticipating a once-in-a-lifetime travel rebound. Travelers are trading in crowded cities, and they're using an Airbnb to book open-air adventures in the great outdoors. So, you know, for so many people, Memorial Day is the unofficial start of summer, and we're already starting to see things heat up for that summer travel season. So searches for more remote destinations here in Utah have increased for the summer by nearly 20% in March as compared to 2019. We're seeing people search for things like farm stays in the countryside and cabins next to national and state parks. And for people who are looking for a lot of nature space, we actually just listed an entire mountain on Airbnb, a whole entire mountain. It's in Big Sky, Montana. It's 6,000 acres of private access for just 2 guests. It's hosted by world-renowned mountaineer Conrad Anker, and it promises to be a truly once-in-a-lifetime stay. So, you know, we've had this year of sheltering in place, of isolation. People are ready to get back to traveling, and they're traveling to off-the-beaten-path destinations where they can get up close and personal with nature and get themselves immersed in the great outdoors.
That's impressive, an entire mountain. It's a great opportunity, you're right, to be more remote, to really be able to enjoy and have these once-in-a-lifetime experiences, as you mentioned. So what can local hosts expect to earn by sharing their home if they're interested in doing this?
Great question. So, you know, we have this summer rural travel trend, and we have so many more people who are ready to get back out and travel. And that means that there could be a potential windfall for Airbnb hosts. So right here in Utah, rural hosts have earned a total of over $43 million since the pandemic started. $43 million. And the typical rural host here in Utah has earned nearly $11,400 in that same time period. I mean, that's incredible. $11,400 since the pandemic was declared last March. So as we look ahead to summer, given the fact that we're expecting this massive travel rebound and that people are visiting more off the beaten path destinations, now is a great time to start hosting, especially if you live in a rural or remote community.
As more and more Americans are getting vaccinated, are vaccinations contributing to any travel trends?
Absolutely. You know, vaccines are helping to drive consumer confidence, especially in traveling this summer. And where we're really seeing that is in the senior population. Seniors are the most vaccinated population in the entire U.S. In fact, in Utah, we saw a 68% increase in summer trip searches on Airbnb by U.S. seniors in March as compared to February. So vaccines are giving people hope. It's giving them a light at the end of a very long, dark tunnel, and it's giving them the confidence to get back out there, to start traveling again, and to reconnect with loved ones who they haven't seen in over a year, to have meaningful travel experiences.
Do you have any advice for travelers as they start to think about their summer vacations?
Absolutely. So I've got 2 pro tips for summer travel. So number 1 is, if you're even thinking about taking a summer vacation and you haven't started planning or booked your Airbnb listing this summer, do it now. Book early. So based on our consumer polling, we know people are ready to start traveling again. And we've already seen people searching, planning their summer adventure and booking their travel. So book early, book now. I've personally been filling up my Airbnb wish list, and I know that the time to book is right now. And on that note, I have another tip, which is that we actually just rolled out a new feature called flexible dates that will allow people to take advantage of more flexible remote working schedule, long holiday weekends, summer vacations. So you using the flexible dates feature, you can search for places to stay for a weekend getaway, week-long vacations, or even a month-long stays that aren't anchored to a specific date. So it just makes it easier for you to book a great place to stay on your flexible schedule.
Where can we find more information about everything you've mentioned?
Yeah, so to book a place to stay or to even book an online experience, you can go to Airbnb.com. If you're interested in becoming an Airbnb host, you can go to Airbnb.com/host. Also on that page, we have a tool called What's My Place Work. You can enter in your zip code, some basic information about your house, and it'll give you an estimate of how much you could potentially earn as an Airbnb host.
This is such great ideas, interesting information for traveling and for hosting this summer. I appreciate you, Cassidy Blackwell, for joining us today and updating us on these trends.
Thank you.